why don't you show us how you cut it up for bait?
Okay, we're going to just fillet it up. It's nothing critical like you're going to eat it, so it don't matter that much, but just cut it down like you would fillet any fish. Which I know you know I've done enough of this, so that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
You know, but it's the one thing is what most people got to realize is you got good bait here.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to go to Frank's Live Bait and buy it. You got it right here. You know.
Yep.
So there's a lot of good things out here. People, you know, if you're coming out and you spot a bunch of schooling fish breaking water, throw a sabiki, throw a little Castmaster, do something like that to see what the bait is. It could be harbor blues, it could be snapper blues. You know, so in the morning, before you even get to go fishing, you catch your bait. And that's the nice thing about it. I know like here in Rhode Island, you got a lot of sand eels in the water and that. And you got your smelt that comes through. And at the right time of the year, you got your tinker mackerel that comes through.
Yep, peanut bunker and all that.
Peanut bunker, yeah, all of that. So.
Well, the thing with this too is that, you know, we were catching these while we were striper fishing. So we kept one. Yeah. It was fun to catch. And now we have bait for when we go fluking.
And we just fed the lobsters and crabs. So
exactly.
Now here's the one thing, I don't know how you do it at all. I like to make them long strips, you know, so come down and just...
Especially when you're using those 2-hook rigs that you use.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's good to be able to reach both hooks and then have some left trailing.
And the one thing that helps is to have a real good sharp knife. And Lynn does have a good sharp knife on board, I'll tell you that. And the nice thing, you can go out one day and you're just out there striper fishing or something. You catch 4 or 5 bluefish, you bring them home, you fillet them up like this, freeze them up, and that's the end of it. You got bait for the whole summer to go fishing.
And you put us onto our destination for our drift for the Fluke. How deep are we? And tell us a little bit about the structure on the bottom.
Sure, we're approximately 80 feet deep. Right here it's pretty much a sandy bottom and it's pretty flat. We're just a little bit north of where we were fishing for the stripers.
Captain John, you have got a unique setup here that tell us all about it, because this is something that you put together yourself.
Yeah, everybody builds fluke rigs. Every captain out here, every fisherman likes to make his own design of lures, and I think that's one of the reasons it attracts people to fishing. You can take a lure, redesign it, remanufacture, do whatever you want with it. But what we do here is an inline spinner rig, and what's a little different and unique is we have 2 hooks in here that go in, and we put it into the bait. And as you can see, and I think the biggest secret I want to show here is, Lynn will vouch for you, you can't put enough food on this hook. You got to have plenty of food on there. And the other most important thing of this whole fishing of fluke fishing is presentation.
But Lynn has one that she was actually drifting, and we're going for fluke.
Okay.
All right, let's turn the camera over here, John. You tell us what's happening here. This is awesome.
Hopefully it is a fluke. The bottom line to this fishing is when you catch a fluke, you want to reel him up to the surface steady, just a steady retrieve. You never want to lift his head out of the water. All right, because if you lift his head out of the water, we're going to lose him. He'll come right off.
He'll shake the hook off. You ready, John? Ooh, another beauty, might I add.
Pink.
Another beaut.
Yeah, I know. Pink lady.
Can't grab him, he swallowed the hook. There we go, I got him now. Sinker here. What do you think? Nice and easy. Pump it up, reel down, pump up, reel down. If you want to bring out to the surface too fast, as long as you keep the line tight, you won't lose the fish. Most important thing is don't take his head out of the water. Bring him into the net. Good net
Beautiful.
job. Nice job.
Do you pick them up by, do they have teeth?
Yes,
Yes.
they do. We'll show you that in a second.
He's curling. He does not want to straighten out. He wants to get out of here.
Here, I'm gonna
Look
get
at
his teeth.
Stick your finger in there, John.
Oh, no.
Can you see that? How's that? How's
Further
that?
you go,
See those teeth?
All right, flip them over this way. That's a nice.
No, you're fine.
There he is, right there.
Bring him into the net. There we go. Very good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nice little fish, John.
All right. As Lynn points out, little. No. I don't think he's 19 though. What's about 18?
I don't know.
Did you measure him?
Want me to measure him?
Yeah, let's measure him. Wait a minute. One thing. Did you see how he come out? I hope you saw it when the camera was on it. When he come out of the water, he was one solid color. Now his spots came out. It was really neat.
Was he one solid color?
Yep. Yeah.
That's because they match the bottom that they're in.
There, yes.
So it's light colored out here, so it's going to lighten up.
Let's see if we can.
Let's measure this puppy. 18.
18 inches.
18, yeah, 18 and a half. So we're going to let him go. There you go, buddy. And off he goes.
Captain John jumped ahead of us. This is what you can expect from a good captain. They start filleting your catch right off the bat. We went ahead and we've got some ice to put these on, and John, this is an awesome fillet right here. Now,
You know,
how many
I've never
people
done
will
this
will
before.
yeah,
This is
right,
my
I'm
first
sure.
time, you know.
How many people will this
Fish feed?
Oh,
You'll get 1, 2. You could probably feed 4 to 6 people, depending on how thin you want to go.
And obviously this is a keeper, Lynn.
Yeah.
They have to be how long? How big?
19 and a half inches
19
long.
and a half, and this one here was about 23 inches. And this is a beautiful, beautiful fluke. We caught it on John's rig. We're going to show you exactly from the beginning how to fillet one of these.
Right here.
And as John's going through it, Lynn, you're going to tell us some of the better ways of cooking fluke.
Oh, sure. What are you laughing at? One of the probably most common ways people like to cook this is fried, like fish and chips.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dip it in some flour and some egg, and in you know, in a pan of oil, just enough to cover. Or if you have a deep fryer, drop it in. You can bake it with just a little bit of lemon and butter. You don't need a lot for this fish. It's very mild fish. It tastes great. I mean, you could do it on the grill if you'd want.
One of the best eating fish actually catch, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Absolutely, I'll tell you. These are, and that is just over a keeper.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
23 inches, yeah.
Now, the difference between a flounder and a fluke, because this, to me, this looks like a flounder.
Yep.
And what's the
Very
difference?
similar. The difference is fluke have teeth,
Mm-hmm.
and also on a fluke, the mouth, the side that's on the bottom, he's actually looking to the right. So if you were to hold him with his mouth on the bottom,
Okay.
like this, he's looking to the right, so this is a fluke.
Do they swim like that, or they swim
No, they
flat?
swim flat.
Okay.
They swim like this. So if this was a flounder, he would be looking this way.
Aha. Pretty neat. And he wouldn't have any teeth.
He would not have any teeth.
But Captain John, why don't you come over here and show the folks watching this show what you're going to do. And folks, this is what happens when you come down and get a charter with Captain Lynn Smith or with John Planeta. You come over here, and this, at the end of the day, this is one of the best parts of the whole day. I mean, obviously the whole day has been fantastic, but to go home on ice with fresh fish, and nothing is better than fresh fish.
Nope. How's the saying go? Can't get any fresher without getting wet.
Right. The bottom line here, everybody has their own technique and ways of filleting fish. I do it this way because this is the way my daddy taught me plain English. You're going to come down. Some guys come right down the center, go the right, left with it. I come down the side here, and then we're going to start rolling it back,
And just following the rib cage?
Yep, we're following the rib cage. Let me come in front of you here.
Kind of like fluke fishing. It's very delicate finesse. Feel that bite, feel that rib cage, and just slide. Real important to have a sharp knife, though, right?
Yes, yes.
And what you want to do is just feel the bones, follow the bones all the time. And I don't care if you're filleting this, bluefish, a calico bass.
Filleting is filleting.
Filleting, yeah. It's just, and you get some of these mates on these boats, they put me to shame because they're good and fast. You know, that's the bottom line. Just keep following the bones as it's coming down.
Boy, look at that. You're getting right on top of those bones. And you're getting all that beautiful white meat. Oh my goodness, it looks delicious just like that. I'm going to like mine baked. I kind of thought, but I'll try it fried too.
What I do here is on the bellies of all fish, if you listen to all these biologists and that, which I don't believe a lot in, to be honest, they say if there's PCBs, that's where it's going to be in the bottom there. So
flip it right back for just a second. This is what Captain John was talking about. He just took all that nice meat by following the ribs and letting that real sharp knife slide over it.
Yep.
that would be a comical section.
You could.
You want to give it a try?
Oh, absolutely.
Want to try this side?
Sure.
There you go.
Now, we're going to make this cut as well?
Nope, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You just have to just go down. See, you have the little backbone here.
I see the backbone here.
So you just go down the bones.
And do I? Can it? Does
I
it
would
matter
go
which
this way.
All right. So
Whatever's more comfortable
Are you
for you.
left-handed?
Nope.
So we're just going to slide right. Yeah. Let's let me go this way. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right.
You left-handed?
No, but it seems like to me that.
Just like a sweeping motion.
Right. And
Little
you
wrist
feel,
action.
Yeah. Just feel. All right. There it goes. Using the tip to feel the bones.
You'll get the angle because sometimes you'll dig down into the bones and you'll get the proper angle that you need to do it at.
And then once you get it,
Once you get the feeling, yep.
It just follows the. Oh yeah, there they are, the ribs. And that is a very tough skin. I see what you're talking about.
Yep. Just keep going, and you'll work your way to the edge as you keep going.
Okay, so I'm actually making too big of a cut right there. That's why
you're trying to do the whole thing at once.
Right.
Just
and
make
you don't
sweeps.
Want to do that. That's a mistake. So you just want to go ahead, follow the rib cage.
You got it.
Just like
you
so.
got it.
Okay.
Billy's looking for a shortcut.
I tell you.
Beginners all the time,
Well, and that's, you lose a lot of meat, obviously.
Well, this is how you learn.
Absolutely, from your mistakes. Boy, I'm getting hungry doing this stuff. And as in all things, I feel real slow, but it's all a matter of technique, right? And once you get used to it, the next one comes better and faster.
Exactly. Sometimes slower is better. That's okay, don't mess with that. Yep, you can start making your cut up to end the fillet.
Like this?
Yep, up and up and up. There you go. Yep. Yeah. There you go.
And come back and finish this.
Yep. Get that off of there. There we go.
Well, it wasn't like the captain's, but it's still enough to eat.
That's it. Not bad for a first time.